Gold today beautifully respected the resistance levels on the upside 2042-45. We have discussed that beyond 42 we can buy, but then be watchful at 2045 and then 2048 levels precisely. It is reversed. And yes, on the downside 2032 levels proven out to be great support for gold so far for the day. Likewise, see, important is crude. Crude has moved 75 levels. Yes, it has achieved 75. I hope you all profited there with the crude oil. That was the target, that 75 may get achieved, and I have mentioned very clearly that in the near term, oil might try to fly more. Now, what to expect with the US session? Which position we should take in order to profit trading gold and crude oil? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day. Those who watched the first update must have profited. Thus, to get the notification, do subscribe to the channel and stay tuned with the latest updates. Let's start first to look into gold, followed with crude oil. Watch till. And yes, friends, your every like, comment, and share is a great motivation to me if you appreciate the effort. And if you think that the analysis is helping you, you can become a member of this channel. That's a great support from you all. The join button is there next to the channel icon, and you can find the membership details there. Now let's have a look at the hourly charts. Now see, on the hourly charts, I have mentioned one thing here, that if you divide this into two, find the symmetry here, and precisely that has happened. It has moved in the same zone. See, the lows here and lows here can be identical. Thus 2030 levels might get achieved, and it is going to remain a great support. But one must note that what has happened after this, there was a sharp rise and then this pattern was there. Now if it breaks below 2030, it can follow this pattern where the prices might look on the downside. We have to be careful. See, very simple observation. Next observation is, so far it is respecting higher lows here and higher highs here. Double top is done, and it is trying to trade in this retracement zone. Thus we have to wait for it to break below 2030 2028 zone. Below that we can look forward to 2024 and 2020 as the major support levels. If it drops below 2020, you can say that the bears will take over. Stochastic hitting the bottom, it can try to retrace. MACD is divergent and bearish. RSI is looking downwards as well. Coming to 2 hour. Now on the 2-hour charts, what has happened so far is that it's achieved the 20 period moving average, trying to get the support, trying to retrace a little. But remember, this is the first breakout candle and there is a possibility of a further retracement. Moving averages trading with little divergence and bullishness. And yes, one must notice what has happened here can be reflected here as well. Be very, very careful. Stochastic looking down, trying to trade bearish. MACD here crossing over for a sell. One red candle means second red candle can follow here. RSI has dropped as well. Coming to 3 hour. Likewise here on the 3-hour charts, we have to wait for 3028 zone now to be breached on the downside, and below that further bearishness can prevail. At the same time, on the upside now, again 2040-42 zone, you should watch out for only buying entry. If you see it, price is staying above 2042, you can say that a reversal is in making, and you can see prices flying high. Stochastic has dropped. MACD is crossing over here, and first red candle, possibility of a second red candle exists. Now you have to wait for 2030 levels to be taken, and then below that further bearishness should prevail. RSI flat. Coming to 4-hour chart. Now see, you can also learn this art of analyzing the instruments with ease with the help of tools, techniques, and strategies. You can join my mentorship batch. 28th batch is announced. You can be part of it. And yes, this Saturday we have a free webinar where we are going to teach key strategies on how to trade profitably. Register for the webinar. The link will be shared in my communities tab and in the channel and video description. Also, you can find the same on my platform www.forexfundnut.com. Do visit the platform, and if you want to trade as per the signals, reach me out on Telegram or email. Now look at the 4-hour charts here. On the 4-hour chart, see, yes, you can still see that as a squeezing triangle. A breakout can be either which ways. We have to wait for a breakout. Right now, looking at the symmetrical formation, it appears that it can try to move on the downside, but it is not showing any signs of bearishness as of now. Moving averages are also trading with divergence and bullishness. Stochastic looking down. MACD is trying to converge. It has not yet crossed over. This is important. RSI is flat. Coming to the daily. Now look at the daily charts here. First of all, the support here at 2020 is going to remain important. This is the 20 period moving average. Second is, if you divide this into 2 again, you will find 2, 2, and then this was the a stronger bullish momentum. This candle is going to decide the direction it is willing to take. Right now, we can see higher lows and higher highs are in making here. Thus, we have to wait for it to break beyond 4042. Now see what it has done so far for the day. It has created lower highs and it is reversed, trying to take the support here from the median of the Bollinger Bands. Below that, certainly 2020 can be seen here. Be watchful. Below 2020, we can see a massive drop. The stochastic flat, MACD, willing to converge. It is not yet crossed over. I have mentioned several times, double top here, and it has lot much of downside to it. So today's candle will decide the direction it is willing to take. RSI comfortable. Considering this, I will recommend you to sell here at 2030, 2028 levels. Expect 2024, 25 as the first target, and then 2020 will be hit. Below 2020, major bearishness is waiting in gold, where we can see prices falling further. On the upside, a buying entry is about 20, 40, 42 zone. Beyond that, you can look forward to 45, 44 and 48 as the next. If you see prices above 48, you can see a larger rise in making. Take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Now let's have a look at crude oil. And before we move to crude oil, you can be part of my webinar series as well. Every Sunday we take a webinar where we discuss what to expect from the markets in the coming week, and we dig deep into indices, commodities and dollar together and try to find out the direction here along with the volatility index as well. And I take your live questions. Do register for the webinar series. Also, you will get 2 live consultations with me where you can discuss anything and everything and get the guidance on. Now, find the details here on my platform forexfunda.com. Now let's have a look at crude oil. Crude oil on the hourly charts, if you look at, prices taken the support from the 20 period, again trying to rise, again staying bullish. Yes, a good bottom is formed here, and yes, there is lot much of upside left in crude oil. We have to wait for it to break beyond 75, 75.2 zone now. On the hourly charts, lower highs, higher lows are seen. Breakout is awaited. A breakout should bring the bulls out there, and we can look forward to 75.5 and 76.5 as the next target. But let's have a detailed look. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI overbought here. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour charts, important point is diminishing body size here, and the price is getting a push on the top side. You can see little wick here. Thus, we have to wait for it to stay above 75, 75.2 zone. That should be the greater resistance on the upside. And on the downside, we all know now 74 has become the support for crude oil for the day. Only bearishness is if you see the prices staying below 74. The stochastic overbought, MACD bullish, RSI is overbought as well. And on the 3 hour chart, similarly, reversal sign, one bullish candle, second bullish candle, but the bullishness is getting diminished. Only good sign here is the wick it has left on the upside, and on the downside we can see higher lows are consistently getting created. Thus, only below 74.4 we can expect little bearishness, which can take the prices towards 74. And if you see prices falling below 74, you can look at 73.5, 73.6 as the next targets. Stochastic rising and it is overbought. MACD is divergent and bullish. RSI is near to overbought levels. Coming to 4 hours, look at 4 hour charts here. See rise, consolidation, and then this is the first breakout. There is a possibility of a second bullish candle in succession as well, and from here the prices might continue to rise. If you see prices staying above 75.2, 75.5 zone, you can say that the bulls will take over completely. We have to be careful here. It is willing to give a breakout. Moving averages have crossed over here, trading with divergence. Now the 20 and 100 period also has crossed over here at 73. So for the day, the support at 74 is strong. Then ultimately it's 73 is the strongest one. The stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI is overbought as well. Coming to the daily, on the daily chart, see previous candles, lower highs, higher lows. This candle has given a breakout and it is aspiring to achieve 76 now. Thus 75.5, 75, 75.2. Once oil breaks pass by, we can look forward to 76, and in fact further highs can be seen. Now last time we have noticed one more thing on the daily charts here is, see this is the highs here for this channel and it is almost at the top of the channel. Thus be careful at around 76. Breaking beyond 76 today certainly should be a sign that prices are reversing and bulls will take over. Else it has still, you can see flat bottom, so prices might show you the swing as well again, where we can see the lows here at 73 should be the greater support, the 20 period moving average. The stochastic overbought, MACD has crossed over at bottom, trading with divergence. I have shared several times here on this update. Double bottom is seen. On my weekly review, I have mentioned this. On my daily review, I am mentioning this, and the prices are rising. So yes, this is a bullish sign. Our stochastic RSI both are rising as well. Good signs for the bulls. Thus, now you can buy here at 75, 75.2 zone. Beyond that, we can look forward to a further rise for 75.5, 76. 76 is the target I will be looking at. Beyond 76, anything is a bonus, and it is going to be considered for a reversal. On the downside, one can sell here at 74.4. Be careful at 74.4 below. See, when it goes to buy side, buy. When it goes to sell side, sell. It should be simple. Do not mix up trades. You have to put your stop loss as your entry price, and then only you can profit. Below 74.4, you can sell. Expect it to move for 74. And once the price sells below 74, 73.6, 73.4, and then 73. 73 is going to be the strongest support for the day. Take your trades accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. See you again tomorrow with the Asian Europe session update. Do not miss that. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.